mechanics and character creation of this wonderful game. So if you like, you can sit down, get relaxed, get comfortable. I will be whispering in this video because it is an ASMR video made for relaxation. If you like relaxing gameplay content, you can feel free to subscribe. We have plenty of that on the channel. Let me know what you'd like to see me play. At the time of recording this, Season 2 of the Fallout TV show is airing, so there's a lot of interest in this game. It's a pretty grisly beginning, but that's war, and I guess war never changes. A lot of the locations and set pieces from Fallout New Vegas are present in the second season of the Fallout TV show. So it will be exciting to see that. I've not played this game in quite some time. When atomic fire consumed the earth, those who survived did so in great underground holes. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic. They came into old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its enemies. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry, merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the war that had scorched the rest of the world. The Great Wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and headed east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had risen under a different flag, a vast army of slaves, forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, they gather strength, campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribes and police robots. You are a courier hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worst. Got what you were after, so pay up. Crying in the rain, Pally. Guess he's waking up over here. Time to cash out. Will you get it over with? Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig. You made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-karat run of bad luck. Truth is, game that was rigged from the start. Game was rigged from the start. That, I think, is probably the slogan of this game, and not War Never Changes. This is, of course, a game by Obsidian, but published by Bethesda, so there will be some differences, but it should be pretty true to the Fallout formula. Now I have all of the DLC, so it seems like it gives you a lot of stuff right off the bat, which might be a little overpowered. You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there. this is where they teach you how to walk around in a video game. Good, why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slowly now, it ain't a race. Well, that's good, because I don't think there's a sprint function yet. Looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you're back to your old faculties. Okay, this is fun. So, strength. We don't need a ton of strength. Perception is good to have. This gives us explosive lockpicks, energy weapons, accuracy, and compass range. So, I think 8 is good there. Endurance. We don't need too much of that. Charisma, super important as well. Go up to movie star there. Intelligence, not as important. Agility, super important. And luck. All skills, critical hits, and enemy mishaps. So I think we can take some points out of intelligence. Actually, it gives us repair, medicine, science, and skill points. So maybe we need to bump down something else. Okay, we definitely don't need just one strength. Right? Melee armed, inventory weight, damage and weapon effectiveness. I've not looked up any guides about this at all, so can't say that I actually know what I'm doing. But, we're gonna go with a high agility build here, a decent intelligence score, slightly higher than average luck, high perception and high charisma score. Alright, that looks good to me, so I think we're all done here. I wanted to know if the joystick in the middle of the screen would move. Alright, so 2 strength, oh, I could have just done this at the end. 2 strength, 2 endurance, 8 charisma, 8 perception. Do we need this much perception? I don't know, I've been playing a lot of D&D, so I feel like I value it pretty highly. Let's just go for it. It's the worst that can happen. That's some serious atrophy, even for someone who's been in bed a while. It's a wonder you can move at all. Well, we know your vitals are good. Open gun case. Don't mind if I do. Oh, where did he go? Hey, boss. What do you say you take a seat on my couch and we go through a couple questions and see if your dogs are still barking? I can't take these things. How am I supposed to decorate my apartment? Oh, here we go. I can take those things. A small ruined camera, destroyed books, pre-war books. I wonder if these, if there's any kind of like book drop-off, like in other games of the Fallout variety. Empty footlocker. What else you got around here? Anything I want? Seems like no. Can I have your typewriter? Oh, I can have these reading glasses. Sick. And today's physician. Paperweight. Seems pretty pointless. Oh, and a doctor's bag. Nice. A broken 9mm submachine gun. Repair of 25 or greater needed. Okay, a chemistry set, hot plate, clipboards, etc. Take a blood bag. We'll take this Med-X. I don't know if I need that tube. I'm gonna say no. Let's get a save here. Our first save. You can have 1,000, did that say? Or 100? Seems like a lot. Oh, my guy ain't got no clothes on. Alright, I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to your mind. Dog. That's funny. Cat. House. Investment. Night. It's so funny that this is how they do this. So they've selected for us science, sneak, and energy weapons. That's really not bad. That's really not bad. Now, it gives you a 15-point boost. That's huge, actually. Alright, well, energy weapon seems good for us. Sneak is also pretty nice. And science, I don't know that science is actually what we need here. Speech is probably better. But guns is going to be better. Let's see. Effectiveness with any weapon that uses conventional ammunition. I think we're going to do guns and energy weapons. Well, maybe not. Maybe we do lockpick. I love lockpicking. Maybe we do spec just into energy weapons and leave the rest where it is. This is tough. This is tough. Can also be used to recycle energy weapon ammunition at workbenches. Interesting. What do we want though? Speech is good. I wonder if one of these others is better though. I like sneak. I like energy weapons. The repair allows you to create items and guns, ammunition at reloading benches. I don't know if I've seen that many reloading benches. Let's go speech, because this is a fun game to do your talking your way out of problems. Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality, ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head. That's very funny. Let's see, that's a flamer in close spaces when outside indoors. While using guns and energy weapons, you fire 20% more quickly, but your shots are 20% less accurate. 4 eyes while wearing any type of glasses, you have a +1 perception. Without glasses, you have -1 perception. That's funny. We did already pick up some reading glasses. Good-natured, +5 to barter, medicine, but lose our other stuff. Gain +25 pounds to your carrying capacity, but suffer a -1 to all attributes at any time you're carrying drops below, the weight you're carrying drops below 160. Seems very bad for our build. Hot-blooded, +10 action points, but your reckless nature causes you to have -2 damage threshold. Logan's loophole. No one's going to put you out to pasture because you're going to stay young and level 30 forever. You'll never again become addicted to chems, and the last twice as long, but after 30 you can get experience, perks, and skill points goodbye. Loose cannon. Let's see. Skilled, you're skilled but not very skilled. You gain +5 points to every skill, but you suffer -10% from experience gained from now on. Due to your small size, you have +1 agility more accurate. Let's go for that one. Alright, I guess that about does it. Come with me and I'll see you out. You can give me a pair of pants, Doc, or what's the deal? What's all this? Oh, he was just gonna leave this empty syringe in dirty water here and not tell me about it. It's actually kind of disrespectful. I'll be taking these now. Follow Doc Mitchell to the exit. All in good time, all in good time. Weighs 1. Sells for 18. That's a pretty good return rate. What else you got around here, Doc? Anything I want? Still can't take that globe. Too bad. Empty dresser. It's fine. A door. What's here? A Braxo. I love a Braxo cleaner. What else you got? Any food for me in here? Squirrel on a stick. You love to see it. Yeast. Beautiful. Oven, pressure cooker, coffee pot. All this is good. But I'd say we're all done looting here. A medical brace, that's interesting. Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin, but it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a pit boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like, having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway. Vault 21, that's fun. Thanks for patching me up, Doc. Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folk says howdy. Will do. Happy trails. Alright, now there are a few people we could talk to. The saloon owner was one of them. Hello. Sierra Madre grand opening. Dead money loaded. Level cap just keeps getting raised by 5. Makes the Logan's loophole seem worse and worse by the second. Can I harvest any of this? I can't, but it's a crime. Good spring settler. Nothing in your mailbox, huh? That's fats. Okay, right to attack target, left to change body parts, right to change targets, B to cancel attack, A to accept. So that's all the same as all the other ones. That's actually a pretty good damage number for as far away as he is, and we're just using a pistol. Let's see. The saloon is where we were advised to go talk to somebody. There's Easy Pete. There's a general store here too. Maybe we'll go see what we can pick up out of this place first. Oops. It's weird that that door's locked. Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry. She won't bite unless I tell her to. Doc Mitchell said you could teach me how to survive in the desert. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they've done to you. Meet me outside behind the saloon. Before I do, I'm going to steal your magazine there. And anything else that appears to be of any value. I've lost karma. I forgot that this game, like Fallout 3, has an omniscient view of crime. So it's not if you get caught stealing that your companions give you grief about it. They very, very much just say, hey, you do something wrong, you've got bad karma. Well, maybe we'll get some good karma here in a second. I don't know what we'll do to earn that karma, but hey, maybe. Okay, outside we go then. Did she walk? Yeah, she walked this way, I think. Alright, let's go see. Out back. Take a sip from my trusty vault. Did that say 13 canteen? Doesn't seem right. Now, see those sarsaparilla bottles on that fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. Fire weapon, pull right trigger. Wait, where have you put these bottles? Oh, there. Okay then. It's the right idea. Look down the sight. To aim, pull left trigger to increase. Were people doing this without holding down the trigger? Try crouching and staying still. It'll help your aim. I can't believe people were moving. Well, that's a start, but I don't reckon you came to me to learn how to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Dark critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along? I would love to. Follow me, it's just down to the southeast, a short ways. Now, did I have to bring my own ammo on this adventure, or are you supplying? I'm hoping we can gain some karma here, because we did steal 3 things, and now the gods are unhappy with us. Sunny Smiles is a very nice apocalypse name. You guys ever think about what your name would be in the apocalypse? I think Travis is a nice name. I'm kidding, of course. I joke about this with my friends, and I said mine, like whatever I'd picked, and they said, okay, well, I'll be Hunter. I'm like, oh no, that is a good apocalypse name. Oh, I feel like we are coming into danger here, Sunny Smiles. I don't know why, but oh, hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. A bunch of little monsters as I can actually hit them from here. No way, right? Ain't no way. These geckos are pretty humanoid, which is a little bit disconcerting. To me, at least. Let's step on all these buckets and stuff. Oh shoot, have we been seen? It sure looks like we have. Alright, let's just miss. Oh wow, that was exciting. We downed one in one shot, which is lucky because it was coming after us. Let's search these geckos. We'll take their flesh and their meat, their skins. What else you got around here? A little bit of water to drink, 0 rats. Don't mind if I do, that's very nice. These buckets for free. Just kidding, of course, we can find all kind of buckets. Alrighty. Well, looks like we move faster without our gun equipped. See, you get the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me. Well, sure, I need caps. Should take more than a couple minutes, especially with the 2 of us. Come with me. I guess it turns out I'm not as sneaky as I thought I was. And yet neither are they. Alright, well. It's interesting, we have like a 25% chance to hit the head of them. We got one in the head, but still coming. I forgot how scary the combat is in this. Things move so fast. Alright. Good job, Wellen. Now where to? Wait, am I tripping? I guess I followed this dog. Where's the dog going? Let me make sure this is my active quest here. Yeah, kill the geckos in the other wells. Okay, so Cheyenne said I'm out. I'll let you all do this. Oh, Sunny went and did it all by herself. So, Cheyenne said she's got this. That's why we didn't have to do anything. Hello, what's your deal? Good Spring Settler, howdy. Alright then, we discovered the Good Springs source. So even though I didn't kill these 2, I am going to take their meats. Because it's my right, duct tape and wonder glue. You'll have to see it. Empty boxes, little radio. These guys are having a nice time down here. Till the geckos got involved. That was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for your trouble. One more thing I want to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested? Good nerd. Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xandaroot and a brock flower. Let me think. I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xandaroot over by the schoolhouse. Bring those back to me and we'll get cooking. Okay, we need to cook. Let's see which of these is gonna be closer to us. It looks like it looks like a draw, honestly. Find a brock flower and a xander root. I guess I don't have to use this varmint rifle anymore, but it was free, and hopefully we're not going to run into too much danger. This does 8 damage, and my laser pistol only does 6, even though I'm spec'd into laser pistols. Go figure. Alright. Is this going to be the graveyard? Seems like graveyards are usually above towns. Can't figure out why exactly. That's a realizes some collectors will pay dearly for them. I love collectibles in games. It's weird to me that I can open this one. It's not legal or anything. Do you think we ought to do it? I'm gonna go ahead and do it. See what happens. Oh, you need a shovel. Phew. Well, we don't have to worry about the consequences of that action then. At least not now, anyway. Alright, we've got our ingredients. Time to go talk to Sunny Smiles. We need to cook. I think that's still my active quest, isn't it? Yes, at the campfire. We'll see what the campfire's all about. Yippee. Oh, do you know what I could be? Scanning the area for any kind of vermin. This is a nice, safe little town, huh? Good lord, how far away is she? This is crazy. I don't think she's meant to be this far away. Well, this is what it says, so we're coming up on it close here, so hopefully this is it. Okay, yeah, here's one of these wells, so I guess she started a campfire around here somewhere. Look at that, that ought to be a campfire. Is this where you stay? It's awful far from your place of employment, I'll say that. What's in the suitcase? A pre-war park stroller outfit. Amazing, amazing. Couple of beds, that's nice. Real nice. Alright, howdy there. Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine, just fine. Alright, now we're gonna be making something, folks, on the trail called healing powder. Going over to the campfire and give it a try. Okay, don't mind if I do. Wow, there's a lot of recipes. I guess just one. Hey, that's not bad. See, all it takes to make recipes the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you might need to do some work on your guns, get ammo. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up a workbench or reloading bench or whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss any